Look at the camera. Tell my guest that although life could be tough and sometimes they face brokenness, they should always remember that they are broken but not shattered.
Yes,
Say
life will
it, say
present.
it, say it in German. Say it in German.
Okay, Leben ist ein bisschen schwierig. Das ist, das ist immer so. Aber wenn du habe Hoffe und wenn du habe this Glaube, du kannst alle machen. Life ist schwierig, ja, ja, aber du kannst leben weiter. When du have diese faith, yeah, okay, that's what you told me
Ah,
is a little bit high, but at least I'm able to say something. I'm able to say something. Yeah, I'm able to say
hey,
something.
no problem. I mean, sorry for putting you on the spot, but hey,
I didn't
that's
plan
what
for it. I didn't plan for it.
I, that's the whole idea. So somebody else can watch it and say, okay, there's still hope. Thank you
There's
so
still
much, John.
something here. Yeah,
You
there's
tried,
something.
and I kind of understood what you're saying. Let's take the next few minutes to discuss the European blue card. The European blue card sounds like the American green card. Obviously, if you come to America to become a resident in America, you must first of all get your level certification and then your green card. It is after you years of being an official resident with that green card that you can now either apply for citizenship and become an American citizen, or you still on your green card. Is it the same thing when it comes to the European Union or the EU blue card?
Yes, they are on the same level. They are on the
Okay,
same level. I think the
tell
same
us
thing
more
they
about
can
it. Mhm.
is the same thing this blue card does. Now, this EU blue card is for skilled non-European workers. It's actually programmed,
Skilled.
yeah, skilled. It's actually programmed to meet the work shortage in this Europe. So I think that's the reason we created this uh, EU blue card. Now, this EU blue card is not just for Germany; it's for the European countries in the European Union, the EU. But I think Ireland and Denmark are not among yet, but other countries are making use of this EU blue card. Now, next thing you need to understand is the form of eligibility. Who is eligible? Now, anyone that has this, anyone with a university degree is eligible. Anyone that has a degree in any of the vocational skills is eligible. And anybody that is in IT, with or without a degree, if you're in IT and you've been practicing in the field in the IT sector for more than 3 years, you're definitely eligible for
For
this.
more than three, you said 3 years?
Yeah, for more than 3 years for the IT. If you
Okay.
are if you are an IT specialist and you've been practicing in a field in IT, whether you have a degree or not, you're eligible.
Okay, so how do people move from, let's just say, someone who's in Africa and just heard what you said now? How do they start? How does the journey begin? Because if that's the case, then all of them would have moved over so quickly, but that's not the case. How do they? Eligibility is one thing. Actually, getting it is another thing. How do you ensure that yes, you are eligible, but how do you now become acceptable to have a green card?
Yes, very important. I think the most important thing is now you're eligible, but you have to find out if you can actually access this. Now, first thing you have to do is to check if your certificate, if your degree is comparable to the country's standard. I'm going to use Germany as a case study
Okay.
because
Okay.
when I know. If you want to move to Germany, first of all, you have to compare if your certificate is on the same level with the German certificate.
Right.
Now,
Right. Yes.
the database called the Anabin database. If you go to this website, you can type the name of the university. I mean, for example, studying economics in Futo or in Imo State. You will go there, you will see if it's comparable. Now, if it's comparable, you print out that form that states that it is comparable. You keep it as part of your document. Now, that's one. Second one is international passport, which everyone has to have. Now, the third one is health insurance. You get your health insurance from the recognized health sector in Nigeria. Then something that is very important for you to have is a job offer from that particular country you want to go. For example, you want to come to Germany. Make sure you have a job offer from a company
here.
Company in Germany. Now, inside that job offer, there are two things to consider. First one is that the job offer must not be less than 6 months. It must not be less than 6 months. So the job, the Arbeitgeber, that's the chef, the boss who is giving you this work, must make sure that the contract is being called Vertrag, Arbeitsvertrag. That particular contract is not less than 6 months, and the gross per annum, that's the money you get at the end of
Yes,
the year.
salary, yeah.
The salary expectation should meet a particular range. It should be